Dirt, 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 dirt. Balls. Dirt, 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 dirt. Balls. Dirt, 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 dirt. Balls. Back on site. 2,000 foot driveway, as you just saw in the drone. Been on this project on and off, on and off, on and off for the last year, it seems like. Got a foundation. Nice foundation. Ins and outs and all around. Got a walkout basement. 2-car garage, porch over there, porch here with a secret room in it, which I'll show you later on that. But yeah, super sweet. There's our tar line. That's going to be our grade. Got a big hole here to fill in so we can lose a lot of dirt. Inspection just came. We just got to put our resin paper down on the stone and we are good to backfill. This soil was approved for backfill material. We will be trucking in stone or processed gravel for the garage and the porch over there to hit our compaction. Since the last video, we've been killing it. Hit the 10,000 mark and then jumped right to the 11,000 within like 2 days. One of my videos went viral and I appreciate every new subscriber out here. So I'm Mike, owner operator of Tri-County Masonry and Excavating, also known as Dirt Boss. So check it out. No more rattling on the 160. Got myself a nice 4-foot bucket, brandy new, and fixed the thumb for good this time. Put the right size pin in it. So from factory, it was a 50mm pin with a 2-inch bushing, which wrong. So after I mic'd it, I realized, hey, this is the problem. Went to my machine shop, got a 2-inch pin, had them drill it, put some bolts in it, good to go. This is nice and tight now, won't be clanking and rattling. And again, brand new bucket, so that won't be clanking anymore, because all these pins are all new. When I got this machine, I put all new pins in this, so we're good to go on that end. Pins and bushings, had them all done. All right, on with the project. All right, got the resin paper in place. Just gonna sprinkle some on the bank so it goes in so easily and nicely, so don't rip the paper right away. Got the big bucket. It's a big overdig on this side, so we got a big gap to fill. Working the backfill. Got myself set up here on the level ground. This is such a big overdig here because the house was going to come over this way more, than they decided not to. That's why it's such a big gap, but it is what it is. Filling it back in. So nice to have a bucket not clanking and thumb, not rattling or clanking at all. pile, the big pile I was sitting on. This is the last couple scoops. Got the front of the house, that big void pretty much filled in. Do it with an excavator, then I'll dress everything up with a dozer. I'll just come and grade all this now. You want to stay away from the walls with a dozer because you could potentially push them. So fastest way to move dirt is with an excavator. You have to move it any kind of distance. Plus this dirt's been sitting here for a couple months getting rained on, and it got real hard. So it's all broke up, just a little bit of fluff left, and we'll grade it with the dozer. On the other side of the house, back in the excavator, just roughed that in with the dozer, took the highs and lows and feathered it to the house. Obviously we don't even know where the grade is going to be there as far as finish grade. May have to add dirt to that, but we got a ton of dirt to get around the other side, down by the walkout, which will truck some of this pile to my left over there. Load it in a dump truck and bring it down. So I'm working my way over to that. This is the garage right here, and I'm just taking the pile and working my way around the house on this side. The overdig's nowhere near as big on this side. It's normal 3-foot overdig is what we give for foundations. On the side of the bank like that, it breaks up the dirt and also lets it go down easy. When you got this much dirt coming out of a bucket, there's a lot of pressure on it. When it hits the ground, you could hear it just boom, 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 boom. Or if you let it break up on the bank, and then you can just throw it in, just keep fluffing it in. Puts a lot less pressure on that wall. Got the resin paper in the bottom. Got to have that for code, and then that will rot away in a couple months. The dirt will be firm, and then all the water goes to the pipe. Got 2-inch foam going in the garage right now. 2-inch foam's got to be glued to that wall, the back wall of the garage, so it goes into the basement. That's what Jimbo's doing now. 2-inch blue foam over there, getting glued, and then that will scrape the top of that sod off. It's not sod; it's just basically what grew in a month or so. Get rid of that grass, and we're gonna fill that tomorrow with gravel. So if anybody's wondering why this outside wall is not tarred, it's because that's a porch, exterior porch. So they tar the inside of the porch, and that's the interior of the basement. Still bailing. I know it's boring. That's why I'm only doing short clips for you guys. Really nothing to get excited about over just bailing dirt in the hole. really like this new bucket though. Whoa, got a little slappy. And a few hours, actually, we got started after lunch. By the time I got everything mobilized, got things graded off here in the front. Should have walked you down in to see how big this hole was. There's a lot of dirt had to go in there. We got to put a bunch of dirt here. There's our septic, gonna come out there. We got a bunch of dirt here, which we will load it out in the morning with the dump truck. We got a big pile up there. This is the walkout basement. There's gonna be a retaining wall going through here, a pool and all that jazz too down the road. But all this is backfilled, just roughed in. Nothing nothing spectacular. We had to leave this open because we're gonna dig the well line tomorrow. Well line's gonna go over here and the well is gonna be where the pile is. So I gotta do it in order. Pull this pile, put it down there, dig the well line, stub it up, and then they'll pound the well and then connect it. We'll haul in some gravel tomorrow also. Catch you in the AM. Back on site next morning, just loading out this top pile here. Bringing it over on the front of the house where it needs it. I'll tell you, this bucket loads out the trucks quicker. Really wasn't sure, just baling dirt, how much more dirt is in the bucket, but loading the trucks definitely is faster. And you don't have to load the bucket up as much, heap it so it splashes the truck, which I'll be happy when I do that with the KENWORTH. As I splash the truck. Alright, just gonna load this out a few times, probably 4 loads here anyways. Then we'll get on the dozer and push it around. Dumping off the loads in the front. Alright, that's 3 loads over here. Gonna obviously need more. I might be able to get 1 more out of there. I'm gonna consolidate it. This will push up to the tar line anyways, but we want to taper this out quite a bit, so we'll have to add some here. But there's a ton of dirt on this site. We could get it from somewhere. Septic tank's going here, so at that elevation it's still going to be 3 foot above grade. Septic field's over there. We're going to install that probably next week. All right, just after lunch, getting things shaped up. Going to dig the well line real quick so we get it backfilled. 5 foot on the well line. Hang on, Jimbo. Oh! You're on the well line. The well line. All right. So like I was saying, 5 foot on the well line. We are in hard pan clay, man. This ground is hard because we're in such a drought. The garage all pulled out, all the little bit of sod that grew in over a month or so. Got that pulled out. Started shaping up things with the dozer. Didn't get much video of it. It's just been in and out of the machines. And sometimes you just can't video everything. 4-foot bucket's nice. It makes it nice and safe. To be down in the hole, we want to put this pipe in there. Being hard pack, hard pan. The walls are like rock. Scoop, 5 foot. He says it's good. All right, so you clean this end up there. We should be good. Get that pipe in, get it backfilled, stubbed up. When they drill the well in a week or so, we'll connect it. But this will let us get everything backfilled. Looks good. Oh, so nice. No planking with that bucket when I'm tracking. Ah, so nice. We got some hidden soil over here on the far corner that after we stumped, I stripped a little bit of topsoil that was on here a year ago. Now it's all hidden in this brush. We're gonna just take this soil and use it where we need it over, up and over there on that side of the house. Either gonna try to bail it or load it out. I don't know yet. See how much is here after I knock down this brush. Just gonna pull the brush out of the way for now. And all, I guess, because there's so much of it, all of a pile of, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. A lot of clumps of brush here. Alright, just spreading this stuff out here. It's just powdery overburden that we put here last year. It's just back when I had the DC100 New Holland dozer. Go back and check out the video of that if you haven't seen that. I think it's called stripping topsoil, overburden. But just putting it up here, bailing it, and I'll just go over the top of it with the dozer, level it out, shape this backyard a little bit better. Originally I was going to put it over to the left, but so much wood and debris and garbage in here, I'm not gonna push it over there. Let it power to grate. All right, we got the well line in. It's coming through down there. It's in conduit. You can see the green conduit there, and then out the other end. We'll leave that exposed on that end, and that will we'll tie it in once the well's drilled. got the garage all poured out. We're gonna truck in soil tomorrow for that. Couldn't get to that today. Well line is backfilled. Got the end opened up and marked off. This all tracked in. Got that whole big thing of topsoil out of there, which wasn't topsoil. It was sticks and vines and overburden and powder. But we blended that in here, and I just topped this. Starting to shape up. Gotta finish grading all this, but had to get out of the machine for a bit. Oh yeah, we got Max on site. Cleaning the top of the foundation. All right, my people. There's the backfill job. Nothing special, nothing to brag about. Just tracked in everything rough grade, real rough grade. Obviously, we're gonna let this settle out. We'll slope everything again after this settles, because this soil isn't gravel, you know. It passed for inspection, but it is going to settle probably 8 inches anyways after we get a good rain in our overdig. Good job, buddy. Hit the top button. Top button. Oh. Thanks, my man. Got his new school kicks on, getting them all dusty and dirty. He don't like that, right? What do you want to say to everybody? You haven't been on camera in a long time. Huh? Any girlfriends you want to give a shout out to? Hello? How about a smile and a thumbs up? Huh? No? Alright, well, tomorrow we'll be trucking, but as far as this, I'll upload this as a backfill. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. Sun's still popping. It's about 4:30. Max brought me coffee. Mama left him here with me, so I'll put him to work. All right, guys, throw it in, bud. Catch you on the next one.
Subscribe to DEERE Boss.
Say what now? Say it again.
No.
Max wants to say something.
Subscribe to DEERE Boss.
All right, thumbs up.